and welcome back to the studio. I'm here today with another standing yoga pose. This one though is considerably more active than our traditional standing yoga poses like Warrior One, Warrior Two, Peaceful Warrior, things like that. This is very active. It's called a psoas swing. Psoas is spelled P-S-O-A-S, and it's another way to describe your hip flexors. Those are muscles that are more deeply rooted. They're not on the surface here, but you can kind of imagine them here, basically. And by flexion, we mean they bring your hip like this. It can also affect your hip extension, which is taking your leg back this way. So hip flexion, hip extension. So we're going to take some active movement. All you really need is maybe a yoga block, or you could do this on an elevated hearth if you have, I'm looking at my fireplace over there, or the last stair on a staircase. I do encourage you to find a wall or a banister or something you can hold on to. This isn't a balance pose. This is about offering some movement to the psoas muscles. So you'll start standing, and then the foot that's closest to the wall you're going to put either on the step or on the block. But keep the other foot on the ground for a moment. And then to lift that other leg, you're going to press down into the step, into the block. And that will just bring that other leg up. We're looking for a very neutral pelvis here, so we don't want to be tilted this way. We don't want to really be tilted this way. And one way you can test that is, if you can bring your hand away, is put your hands, maybe right about here. It's the top of your pelvis, and see if you're standing, are you tilted or are you nice and straight to the best of your knowledge. Hand will come to the wall. We're going to keep the upper body still and maybe even a little bit engaged. We'll have a little bit of softness in this standing knee, just a little bit. Don't really want to lock our knees. I can't think of a time when locking our knees is a good idea. And we want to keep a nice long, heavy, floating leg here. If you bend into the knee, or if you tilt the upper body, you're not influencing the area that we're trying to influence. Okay, so you can take your gaze straight ahead. You're rooting down to a standing leg. The floating leg here is really heavy, but we're keeping our pelvis pretty neutral. You can put the hand on your hip. And now you can see why we call it the psoas swing. Back and forth. Back and forth. And you can do this any number of times that feels good for you. It's kind of a multitasking pose because we're working on this whole area of the body, but we're also building a little bit of strength in the standing leg, because most of your weight, maybe you could even say all of your body weight, is on that standing leg. So it's an opportunity to strengthen. That is all there is to it. Do it as many times as you're able. Come to stillness, and then step off the stair or the block. And then I think it's always a good idea to pause and notice. Why did we just do this? Well, we're trying to get some work done on that leg that was moving back and forth. You might notice that the standing leg is tired because you were building some strength. And maybe, just maybe, you notice a little more space in the leg that was swinging back and forth. Please do give this a try at home. I would love to have you come to class. This is a pose that we often take on Thursday nights in my strength and stretch class. We meet from 7:30 to 8:45 on Thursday nights. And if you want some guidance, some assistance getting in and out of that pose, or maybe you'd like someone to take a look and make sure you're not tilting over or bending into that knee, that's what I'm here for. So I hope you enjoy it, and reach out if you have any questions.